New documentary is coming out this fall that I think we really need these days. It's called A Case for Kindness, and here's a clip.
Threatening thing to imagine that a lot of the beliefs you've been operating under may be false.
We're meeting people and hearing their personal stories on how choosing kindness changed their lives.
The kindness that's been shown to me, it's really saved my life.
Joining me now is filmmaker Sawalich, who created the documentary A Case for Kindness, and welcome.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you.
I feel so good watching it. And, you know, we just saw the clip with Ben Affleck and Lady Gaga, and you really interview a lot of well-known people.
Yeah, you know, I was fortunate enough to have a lot of people that want to be a part of this process and documentary and just share kindness. And from the Dalai Lama to Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood, from Special Olympics, Tim Shriver, who helped start social and emotional learning in schools, and John Paul DeJoria, and as well as many scientists in that area as well.
And that's what I think it really hit home was the scientists that you spoke with that could give the science behind the importance of kindness, because so often I think we just think it as a, you know, oh, just be nice, just be kind, it's no big deal. But there is science behind it that it really affects our bodies and you know, our lives.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that we wanted to focus on in the film, is how science can affect your body mentally, physically, emotionally, and really learn about what you can do to really help yourself. You know, I think being kind to ourselves is the least person we're kind to, and by doing that, you can see the benefits that you can get from it.
And some of the benefits were, you know, blood pressure and...
Yeah, it lowers your blood pressure. You know, even just by watching a kind act on, you know, YouTube, you get the same benefits and chemical releases as if doing that. And one of the stories is about a mayor of Anaheim who created a city of kindness. And he wanted to do 1 million acts of kindness in the school systems. And what they found after doing these acts, that attendance was up, detentions were down, and grades went up. And it was all because of kindness.
And I think the film really brought it home that we have to start young teaching our kids, because it's something that you do teach. And you talk a lot about that in the film. So what prompted you to even make this?
I have been fortunate enough to travel, and I've traveled to about 133 countries around the world. And without knowing the language or cultures or, you know, many of the people that I'm there with, the thing that I saw that bound people together was kindness. You know, and I think kindness can help break down barriers and religions and really just open it up to a conversation and get to know someone.
You covered so many different things, and you covered a lot of people who are doing, creating nonprofits and doing these different things, and so it really motivates you to come up with things that you can do in your own life. Anything surprise you that you learned in making this? You
know, there's a lot, actually. You know, the biggest things, I like to tell her stories about ordinary people doing extraordinary things, and, you know, and how out of their personal tragedy, they find purpose. And I think, you know, seeing that and hearing their stories was the biggest thing for me that I took away is, you know, I think the least person we're kind to is ourselves, right? And we have to start with ourselves, and then that can allow us to be kind to others. And then once you can do that, you can create that ripple effect.
And I also like how some people were saying that kindness to others can start the minute you walk out your door. It doesn't have to be this really big thing that you're going to do, but a smile, you know, a kind gesture, a compliment.
Yeah, it's the simple things we can do. And, you know, the biggest thing is, like, just listen and communicate with people, and then see how you can make a difference. And, you know, it can be opening a door, it can be a smile, but it also can be listening and just being there for somebody.
And another point I love that they make is that you never know what people are going through.
Right.
So you have to ask and listen.
It's, yeah, you know, we deal a lot in mental health in the documentary, and through bullying and hate, and how people have used kindness to get through that. But yeah, you never know, you know, what somebody's going through. So I think come at it with good intentions and kindness, and you'll be good.
Well, this is so good, Stephen, and I hope everybody sees it. Thank you so much for being with us and for working on this for years.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And the documentary is called A Case for Kindness. It's going to start streaming sometime this fall, and you can visit acaseforkindness.com to sign up for updates about its release.